What's good, niggas? It's Dmoney for the Truck Cast, your favorite podcast done inside a fucking truck. Now listen, I recorded a podcast with my brothers, DK and Jared, and it was a 1 hour of sweet good content that was just fucking wasted because on Anchor, if you do a podcast and you invite your friends and you disconnect somehow, it doesn't save the audio. It's just like, oh, yeah, disconnected, that's it. Which is very annoying. Hold on. Had to spit out the gum and shit. Which is like very annoying, bruh. But anyway, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna have them guys on again because we're gonna have good conversations in the future. But I'm just gonna have them niggas call me and I'll export the audio and put it into the podcast. But Anchor, you need to fix that shit, bro. Only reason I'm fucking with y'all niggas is because it looks like you're gonna pay me if I advertise y'all. You're gonna pay me $15. And if I can make $15 off a podcast, nigga, I'm gonna talk all day till my face turn blue. Now check it. Any black person, excuse me, well, really anybody, bro, who seeks knowledge and shit, bro. There's a guy on YouTube. He goes by Chronicles of Judah 144. I'm gonna say that again. He goes by Chronicles of Judah 144. Check it. This guy, he talks about some interesting things. He talks about some real shit that I think everybody needs to hear, especially the black man. I don't know, I'm fucking yawning and shit, probably because I haven't talked all day, but especially the things that the black man needs to hear, and he has a lot of knowledge. So I'm gonna say it one more time: Chronicles of Judah 144 on YouTube. Check out his page. And one thing he always touches on is it's a lot. So let me just think. A lot of things he touched on a lot of things, but one thing he touched on that intrigues me is the woman, how society tries to make us bow down to the divine feminine and stuff like that, and it makes us try to make us more what's the word called, emasculate, you know. And that shit is very true because you can be proud to be gay, you can be proud to be black per se, but you can't really be proud to be a black man, like, and what that entails, you know what I mean? Like, you can be proud to be a black man, but all that comes with it is, for an example, like Dwayne Wade has, I think his son's probably like 11 now, and he's gay, right? Now, for us to be if I was a proud black man, a black father, and I think he came out as gay when he was like 8 or 9 years old. So first of all, if your son's not even in high school or barely in middle school and he comes out as gay, as a black man, as a black father, you supposed to nip that shit in the bud and to bring him up right. But in this society, if I was to do that, a lot of people would say that what's it called, homophobic or whatever, or that's not right, I'm suppressing his gayness or whatever, all that shit, right? Which isn't cool. But then it's also a big faction who agree with me. So maybe this isn't a too big problem in society, but just the fact the voice is loud enough that, hey, your 9-year-old or 10-year-old son is gay, let him be gay. Don't try to suppress that or don't try to teach him anything different. It's a weird problem, bro. It's weird, bro. And another thing he touched on as far as the feminine principle is how we all know, like, I grew up, no fucking dad, my mom being like the main, you know, the head nigga in charge in the household. And then you have a lot of these single black parents or single parents period raising boys to become men, that they carry a lot of feminine energy and feminine principles with them. And we know how indecisive, how fickle a woman can be. And the fact she's raising up a man, it can be very scary, because that's why a lot of these men around here are acting like bitches, man. has like straight hoes around this bitch because they don't know how to be a man, you know what I mean? Even me, I said I'm a bitch, but it's a lot of things as I got older, I realized, oh, I can't, that's some female shit, can't do that, can't do this. But that's because I was able to look in the mirror and able to reflect and grow. Some people just don't do that. But as I'm growing and reflecting inside myself and seeing my own mistakes and just growing and becoming a better person, you kind of, get out the mirror and you look at the world, look at your friends, look at your family, and then you don't want to say, oh, this is all fucked up, but you basically want to be like, oh, this is all fucked up, bro. But you kind of just see where, like, how a failure of a parent, of a man, can help this individual out. Like my uncle, for example, my granny had him very young. She had him when she was like 16, 17 in high school. Now his dad lived down the fucking street the whole time, but my granny cut off connection with his dad. He couldn't see him somehow. I don't know to put that on a man to be more proactive, trying to see your son, but this is the 70s, you never know what the fuck going on. But anyway, she kind of made a concerted effort for him not to see, for the father of my uncle not to see his child and shit, which is kind of fucked up. But even that, he didn't, he had a good life as far as financially, middle class, Dallas, Texas, maybe even upper middle class, because he lived with my great grandmother, his grandma, and he had a lot of aunties, uncles, and cousins to support him financially. He didn't need or want for anything, classic American middle class family. And my uncle got in the wrong crowd and he robbed like 18 stores in a row. And then I believe on his 19th store, they caught him, sent him to prison. I believe that's where my uncle got raped and shit. He went to prison at 17. So it kind of really fucked up his life because he went to prison for 6 years. He got out, went back in prison, went out, he's in prison right now. Actually, he just got released from prison. But it's just been a whole bad cycle, and I really do believe if he had a dad in his life that he would be different. A dad could have easily, said, don't run around with them niggas robbing stores and shit. But that's what happened. And there's so many more examples of that. Yeah, check the page out on Chronicles of Dmoney 144. But it's just interesting. I want to bring that to y'all attention and shit. But I'm so mad, bruh, that our conversation with my bro, Jared DK, didn't go through. And we could call him up again, but this nigga DK don't got enough space on his phone to download the app. But you could make space for it. But obviously, it's my podcast, not his, so it's not a priority to him. It's a priority to me. And Jared, I feel like, probably it's hard to get him on the phone or get him on, probably talking a lot. And we got disconnected twice. The first time, I don't know if it was my fault or his fault, but we got disconnected twice and Anchor didn't save the fucking audio. So I'm not even sure if I want to call him again, because any moment, anybody can call this nigga and he just answer the fucking phone. Especially if his grandparents call him, he gonna answer the phone no matter what. But I'm off that shit. What else I want to talk about? I want to hear this shit. But that's interesting, bro, about that shit. But then you realize there's a lot of shit that's fucked up in the world, and then it's so much fucked up shit. You can point and blame the white man if you want to, but it really just comes down to the survival of the fittest. And I think a lot of times with social media, we get too caught up talking about equality. That shit is fucking bogus, bro. Equality's not where. Equality is like saying, that's unfair, let's make it fair. And we know fair is a place where you judge pigs. That shit is not real. Same thing with equality. I think everybody, especially the black man or just any person, the reason, especially black people, anybody who finds themselves in a oppressed position is because we have to find a way to secure a power base, and just we have to find a way to gain power, and you know what I mean, as far as money, as far as resources, to acquire resources. And one man can't do it by himself. He could, but what they say, if you want to go fast, go by yourself. If you want to go far, bring people with you. And I think as a collective, if all of us work together, we can amass his power, so we can't be quote unquote oppressed or whatever the bullshit is going on, or be prepared for the bullshit. And I realized a lot of Mexicans, a lot of people make fun of Mexicans, how they coming down here and working shit ass jobs, but the motherfuckers work hard and they work together. And I think before you know it, the next 20, 50, 60 years, they're gonna be like the new Asians, man. We're gonna look up one day, we're gonna be like, them motherfucking Mexicans, bro. I like the Asians, because they're gonna start owning a lot of shit. And as far as black people, where are we gonna be at? We're still gonna be complaining. It's almost as if because maybe we don't have no sense of culture. It's like we just want to be accepted by white people so much. And white people don't mind taking our money, but at the end of the day, it's like we want to be accepted to white culture, so we give our power to them. And I hate saying, the white man, but that's what we're doing. If you know what I mean, it's like saying, it's like you have enough money to have your own house, your own car and shit, but you want to be accepted by another person so bad. It's like, man, please, man, I just want to be a part of the family, man. Come on, let me live in your house, bro. I'll pay rent. And it's like, God damn, I don't want you in my fucking house. But the person's like, man, I'll pay more rent. I'll pay you $800 a month just live in one of your rooms or sleep on the couch. I mean, eventually you're going to be like, fuck it. You're going to pay me $1,000 sleep on my fucking couch? Come on, nigga. Get in here, bitch. And at the end of the day, it's not your house, so you can't do the shit you want to do. So if this person doesn't have cable, or the house is dirty, has roaches or rats, or if this person doesn't want you to be in the kitchen or don't play their PlayStation, you can't be like, oh, that's fucked up, man. That's not fair. I pay your rent. It's like, but it's not your fucking house, bruh. I don't care how much rent you pay. It's not your house. So if you want to have your own freedom and equality, go get your own fucking house. And I think, listening to Chronicles of Judah, and just not only him, but just living life, period, I come to understand this, that if you want freedom, get your own shit. Even like your mama say, man, or your dad say, if you live under my house, live under my rules. If you don't want to abide by them rules, get the fuck out. And we have to have that same mindset as an individual, as all individuals, especially black people, especially the black man, because I feel like we come with that attitude, a lot of bullshit would cease to exist, and we can rise. But from that, I'm off my soapbox and I'm done ranting. I'm driving right now for all my truckers out there. I'm going to fucking Laredo, Texas. Got a fuel stop in Dallas, Texas, and I'm currently somewhere in fucking Tennessee. Yeah, I'm gonna put this podcast on my trucking channel, but I'm also gonna put this podcast on my gaming channel, and I want everybody to follow me on YouTube at Every Real Gamer, ERG, Every Real Gamer on YouTube. I'm gonna be posting there more frequently. I haven't posted in a while because I need a laptop. I gotta buy me a laptop like ASAP. So I'm gonna buy me a laptop so I can edit videos, but that's really the excuse because the technology, I can edit the videos on my phone. I got 3 phones. So I'm gonna start doing that. So more videos gonna be posted soon. So follow me on YouTube again at Every Real Gamer. Follow me on Instagram at Every Real Gamer too. And if you wanna fuck with my music, follow me on Instagram at Dmoney. It's Dmoney, but instead of an O, it's an X. So DMX. DMX NEY Dmoney. And so we have 13 minutes. It's hard to do a podcast by yourself. That's why I'm mad. My friends, that shit didn't save, bro. I see why if you do a podcast with other people, you can talk for an hour, bro. When you by yourself, that shit is hard because you want to think about the next topic without being silent and saying and all that dumb shit. But man, you know what really freaked me out, and I hate I did this shit. So man, it's Thanksgiving, right? Going to the fucking airport, and it's a long line with this amazing black MILF, right? With some nice ass titties and an ass and shit. She said, "Hey, honey, you want to skip the line? Sign up for Clear." So I'm like, sure, I'll sign up for Clear, right? These motherfuckers take a picture of my fucking eyeballs, got my fingerprints, got my fingerprints, my eyeballs, all my fingerprints. They got my driver's license and my credit card information. I had to cancel that shit, but I feel yucky inside, just the fact that I basically I gave a company my fucking eyeball, like my, you know what I mean? Somebody's calling me. It's not important. Give me a minute. I'm finna hang up on their face. Hold on. Probably my family calling. I'll tell you one thing. One thing I like about driving trucks is isolation. And I've been through a lot, so it gives me time to think, make money, travel, be isolated, so I can focus on things I need to focus on, like making my music, doing my YouTube and shit, and just trying to make plays out here and shit. So anyway, I hate when people call me. Like, I appreciate having family, because a lot of people don't have anybody to check on them and annoy them and shit. But I just feel like some people, well, I'm gonna be honest, bro, my auntie and shit, they got a bad habit of fucking gossiping, bro. And not even bad gossip, but it'd be like, I don't know. Like, for an example, I moved from Dallas. My mom died. I'm from Dallas. My mom died. I moved to Atlanta with my auntie. I moved in with her. It's okay, you know, I love her and shit, so it was cool. I appreciate it. But then she gets married, right? And at her wedding, it's this female she works with. She's cute, bad little dark-skinned female. And I'm talking to her and shit. She's like, hey, you still live with your aunt? And I said, no, I don't live with my aunt no more. But she's all like, yeah, mom used to tell me about things. And she used to just say how, like, you gonna do this and do that. Like, make me feel like I'm a little bitch. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. I know she's talking shit about me like that. So I don't know if this is my auntie and she's talking shit about me. So a random young bitch at work, I just imagine what she say to everybody else. And so I just always keep that in mind, that, you know, they smile in your face and talk behind your back. That's kind of fucked up, I gotta say that, but that shit is true, bro. And they be fucking talking shit. So I feel like when she was just calling me, and I was like, so she calling me, it's all like, I don't know what you want me to say to you, because if I say something to you, it's not the fact that I care, what I do gets around, because I don't even want to give you ammunition about me, you know what I mean? Like, nah, fuck that shit, you know what I mean? Like, talk to me once a month, fuck that shit, bro. That's where I'm at in my life. It's just at 17 minutes. I don't know how long I want this to be. I just want to talk it out. I'm trying to think. Well, since it's gonna be on my gaming channel, I gotta talk about games. Bro, I'm trying to play more games, bro. I'm playing Red Dead Redemption. When I first played Red Dead Redemption, bro, this shit was so fire. I think because you be hyped up in social media. Don't get me wrong, the game is beautiful. And it's a Rockstar game. It's an open world game. And after you kind of get over blowing niggas' heads off, well, I'm gonna tell you the things I do like about the game. One, the world is beautiful. You can blow niggas' heads off. It's a Rockstar game. Don't know what that means. I guess that's a plus. The thing that I don't like is it is very boring. And it takes a while to get into the game. Like, the first mission takes forever. And that's okay when you first play the game, because you're just taking everything in, you know, you don't really know. But this shit takes forever. You riding you can't fast travel. If you get tired of riding the horses and shit from one mission to the next mission, like, you have to be in the mood to kind of play that game, because it is fun at certain points, because if you're riding your horse, you know, you can have some hillbillies pop up on you who want to ride, but you gotta kill them and shit. But it gets very boring after a while. It's nothing that's you know, like some video games are timeless. It's not a timeless video game. It's kind of long, and I feel like I'm just playing through it, and I can't wait to beat it. I should beat it soon. Right now I'm still Arthur, and I played it to the point where I was Arthur, and I know, spoiler alert if you haven't played, Arthur gets killed, and you because it's a prequel to Red Dead Redemption 1. So then you play as John. I think his name is John. And then when I got to that point, I ended up getting a new PlayStation, because I had to buy my own PlayStation, because, you know, the struggle is real and shit. So then when I re-downloaded the game on my new PlayStation, I had to restart it. But man, it's been a bitch playing through Red Dead Redemption, man. Like, after I beat this shit, I'm deleting this shit off my hard drive. I wish I had the CD I'd give it away to my little brother or somebody, but never again. And niggas are leechy all on my skin, but like, never again will I fucking play this game again, because I'm gonna delete this bitch as soon as I beat it. Some more games I'm excited to play is the Outer Worlds. Another person y'all should follow is the Black Hokage in the game Illuminati, spelled naughty as in naughty or nice. And that's a good podcast. And they talked about the Outer Worlds in one of their podcasts. It's really interesting. I can't wait to check it out. It's a semi-open world RPG. You can really do anything you want, and it's not really linear. It's linear, but you can get to point A, B, or C any way you want. Like for an example, he was telling me a story on how he needed a key to get through a door to continue on his mission. But to get the key, this person wanted him to do a little side mission. But normally you do the side mission, get the key, you move on. But instead he killed the bitch and took the key. I thought that was pretty cool, and from that alone I was like, I gotta play this game. I haven't even seen any gameplay of it alone, but it just sounds really fun the way they described it. So that's another game I want to get on. I want to play. Other than that, bruh, I got Madden 20, but I bought Madden like every 5 years, bruh, because every Madden's the same. I think I'm gonna do the same thing with 2K. I'm not buying the next 2K. The next time I'm buying the new version of 2K is when, I'm lying, bro. I'm a fucking 2K junkie, but I'm gonna try my best. I'm not buying the next version of 2K until it comes on the PS5. So then, this shit's the same, bro. I'm not playing myself anymore. So yeah. Never again, bitch. What else can I fucking talk about? That's pretty much it, because I'm tired of talking. So I'll catch y'all niggas later, man. Peace.